Hi, this is Nikki and I'm back with part 2 of today's message. And so, somebody just from the grid has sent me this video, and it is a video of Prince doing Purple Rain during the Super Bowl when it absolutely chucked it down with rain. And it just couldn't be a more perfect message because everyone was freaking. I've just watched the video. And when I watched it, there was this particular face that he pulled. Now, Prince has had such a massive, significant part of this journey for many reasons, but also it makes you realise how much people in spirit are helping us on this journey. And what happened yesterday, I've mentioned before that people who join the Crystal Grid have got famous twins. And so somebody contacted me yesterday and said, oh, can you send me, I'm having a bit of a difficult time, could you send me some healing or some positive energy, right? Now, they are actually working in a Super Bowl ground. And also the film The Great Gatsby yesterday, on the soundtrack was their twin. And I was like, oh my God. So I sent them the song and I was like, well, there you go. That's your message that you needed for today, obviously. And then this has come through and it is Prince singing from the Super Bowl. Now, when I watched this video, I saw Prince's face, that look that he's doing now, as if to say, I've got your back, you know? Don't worry, I've got your back. I know what's going on. And you're nearly there, right? That cheeky face. Now, when I just came back to fight, because I watched the video all the way through first, and then I came back again. Now, the exact place where he does this face is at 4 minutes 43. Now, 43 is actually my twin flame number, but as well as that, it's also 7, right? Your spiritual path and your soul path. Number 4 is grounding your spiritual soul path down into the physical. So it was just quite, again, it just shows, my first message today was about showing how unbelievably all our higher selves are connected to help bring all twin flames into their union. Because if you just think about it, this is signed up as like a universal pact to raise love and light on the planet, right? So if you think about that, then every single spirit on the planet, once you awaken to that journey, is aware of it, right? Because we would have all signed up at some point to have, you know, to find the light, essentially. So this is why it's brilliant, because when I was watching The Great Gatsby, I was like, oh my God, that's thingy, you know, so I sent the song to the person, and then obviously they were like, oh, that had a very significant thing for them as well. Anyway, so this is what I mean by how surreal this journey is, because of course I can see it because I know who's in the grid and stuff, and I know who's got you know, like these famous people, and that's when things like this happen and I'm like, oh my God, yeah, it actually is real, isn't it? It's just mental. So what I wanted to say today, oh, that also what the best thing about this clip is, he's dancing with twin sisters. And they make a point of talking about the twins, which is, again, a perfect thing. And look at his face. He's like, he knows, right? He knows. So the other song that came through is Meant to Be. Now, I'm going to read the lyrics to this because, for a start, we've been talking about upgrading your light body, which is your car. And we've had lots of references around cars and all that sort of stuff. And it's also about just letting the universe handle it. Don't try, as long as you're following, I say, it's not like don't do anything, because if you're guided to do something, then do it. Always follow your intuition. Always follow your heart. The biggest thing on this journey is to trust in your own intuition, right? And if you need help getting into that, then that's what the healing does, right? It lifts off blocks to help you be able to sit within your heart more, right? But I'm going to read the lyrics because, again, the message is that, you know, the universe has got it covered, right? There is a bigger jigsaw piece there. The bigger jigsaw is one part, you're part of it. So it's like you can relax. You really can relax and just trust in a bigger plan. So, and this is why, because the lyrics are, baby, lie on your back and relax. Kick your pretty feet up on my dash, i.e. dashboard on my car. No need to go nowhere fast. Let's enjoy right here where we're at. Who knows where this road is supposed to lead, because we've got nothing but time. As long as you're right here next to me, everything's going to be all right. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be. I don't need to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple of times by a couple of guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie, because I'm tired of the fake love. Show me what you're made of, and boy, make me believe. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. And then it just goes on to say, if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be, if it's meant to be. So it's just, this is the universe going, listen, you've had your fake loves, you've found true love, you've found the twin flame connection. So don't worry, because we've got it covered. So the other thing is, and that's why Prince's face is so brilliant, going, don't worry, it's fine. And the last song that he sings is Purple Rain. Purple Rain has huge, that's the last film that I ever watched with my twin. So again, amazing. Because what happens, which I think is so funny about getting the Tupac message today, is because I have once said to my twin, because I once said, it doesn't matter because your energy follows me around, kind of joking. And he was like, what? And I was like, oh yeah, I just call it your name too. And he was like, oh, so I've got a scapegoat then? And I was like, well, yeah. So, of course, at the time, the fact he even said, I've got a scapegoat, because what happens now is if he doesn't respond to me, then his twin soul just goes crazy sending me loads of messages, right? And so that's what, and this morning it just made me realise, because my actual twin in real life once said to me, do you write a journal? And at the time I didn't write a journal at all. I was like, no, why would I write a journal? And he was and of course now on reflection, everything that he thought about me when he first met me was what I am now. Because obviously and that's what makes me realise it is all done, right? We are already together, because he was seeing to the truest person of me, which is now what I'm becoming, right? But when he first met me, he was treating me like I was already that person, but of course I wasn't, because I'd only just met him. But it's through him that I've become this person. So yeah, it's just been really, it just made me think about that just now, because it just made me remember that he said to me, where's your journal? And at the time, I was not the sort of person to write a journal. So interesting, just very, very interesting. So that's why this song again is perfect today. It is just let it be, because it'll happen, right? So I'm also guided to pull one of these cards for us today. And what do they want us to know for our union? And oh my God, shut up. It is the higher power card. Seriously, so cool. So of course the higher power, exactly what I've been saying. Just let it go up to the higher power, because there's a bigger jigsaw piece. There's a bigger jigsaw going on that this dude knows about. Prince has got it covered. So it's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your #1 priority. The appearance of this card also indicates that there is a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. Well, I can definitely say that we've got a strong spiritual bond going on. So there you go. That is the message for today. Let it be. And it's reminding me of the Beatles song as well, Let It Be, as well. So it is a case of letting it be and letting the bigger jigsaw piece, the divine jigsaw, let it all come together, because it is in the bag. All right, I hope that helps. If you, oh, and look at that as well. It's got 22. The beloved, the sign of keep the faith and hope. I mean, shut up. Okay, just brilliant. All right, I hope that helps. Take care and have a great day. And if you want to come to me for healing, basically I see everything like a film. I give you a write-up of what I see. I give you any songs that come through. And if you want to join the crystal grid, I do a crystal grid. You receive pieces of rose quartz, which is infused with the energies and the intent of bringing all twin flames into their union. And then you're helping to ground unconditional love on the planet. It is all based around the forest lovers who are entwined together for eternity around the oak tree. And then I do energy reads using the Sandra and Taylor energy deck, so I can tell you what's going on with your energies between you and your twin and the union. And also I do a Your Story read, which consists of 8 questions using these amazing cards, which is the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And it never fails but to, like, again, mind blown at how accurate the Your Stories are. And you can pick your 8 questions, but I tend to do things like, what do they think when they first met me? What do they think when we went into separation? What are they thinking now? What do they want us to do for our union? What does the universe want us to know? And any, you know, what guidance do you want to give me? Things like that. And again, it just kind of like blows me away because they are so spot on. And a really lovely kind of memento to keep, basically, because in all of the videos that I do for people, I put a healing intent in there. So the more that you listen to it, you'll get more things from it, and it will have a healing impact on you as well. So there you go. If you want to come to me, then please do. And again, it's such an amazing journey. Honestly, I have to pinch myself, especially when this lady sent this Prince clip, and it was from the Super Bowl. Who was the person who sent me yesterday was working at the Super Bowl, and their twin is a famous person who was on the soundtrack to The Great Gatsby yesterday that I was led to watch. So, you know, this magical web that we're weaving, I mean, it really is quite magical. I can see it, and I kind of forget about it. But when things like this happen, I'm like, no shit, that is insane. All right, well, listen, I hope you have a good day, and it's the weekend coming, so have a good weekend. And just remember, your unions are in the bag. What you have to do is live from your heart, raise the light on the planet, increase the love vibe, and basically live in joy. All right, get going in your golden bubbles, people. All right, take care. Have a good one. See ya.